Hi everyone, this is Mervin Matthew from Sound Canva. Welcome to the new episode. In this episode, we are going to discuss about the main theme song for the movie Amin. Let's dive in. Let's discuss about the main theme song for the movie Amin. Amin is a movie released in the year 2013, directed by Lijojo Spillisheri, written by P.S. Rafiq, produced by Farid Khan, and the music, especially the score and the soundtrack, were done by Prashant Pillai. Lyrics were written by Kavalam Narayana Panikar and P.S. Rafiq. Actors like Fahad Fasil, Swati Reddy, Chamban Minod, Nandu, and all those great actors were part of this particular movie. And when you think about this movie, in every way, in every possible way, it's a totally different movie in its making and in its experience. Because the direction, the cinematography, the acting, the screenplay, the sound design, the costume design, everything was different. Everything was different from what we have seen till then or even after. So it is widely considered as one of the cult classic movie in Malayalam and or even in South India. So coming into this particular song called Atmavin Thingal, written by Kavalam Narayana Panikar and composed by Prashant Pillai. This is the first song which we hear or see as part of this particular movie. So it is part of this starting credits where the video of this particular song shows the entire synopsis of the movie. So I think it's a very challenging work to do because the storyline and all the things which happen as part of the movie, if you want to convey it through a song, it's quite challenging. So Prashant Pillai has done a great work in that. So guys, I will post the link of this particular song in my description. So it's better that you listen to this song at first and then come to this particular video. The main time signature for the song is 4/4, or even if you want to count it in 2/4, it can also be possible. And at times 2/4 can also be used. So it depends how you write it. This particular song is sung by four main singers: Shweta Mohan, Kavita Mohan, Preeti Pillai, and Shankar Sharma. When you see the arrangement of the song, you will understand that it has influences from gospel music or Christian church music, Renaissance music, Renaissance choral music, or even jazz influences are also there. And the main instrumentation, it is pretty minimalistic because the vocal sections are done by these four singers, and the main instruments are like a synthesized kind of ostinato arpeggio is there, which is going through the entire song, and there is a snap or even claps to give the sense of rhythm. Offbeat claps are there. Then a double bass or even a synth bass is used as a driving rhythm also. And these three main instruments are there along with this vocal, and the entire song is covered using this. When you go through the arrangement of these singers and the instrumentalists in the stereo field, you'll understand that the central channel is mainly dedicated for the snap to happen. Especially the entire song, a snap happens, an offbeat snap which happens throughout the entire song. So it is in the center, and the later stage of the song, it is being layered with claps, and the width of this clap is also getting wider and wider. So it happens in the last portion of the song, and the singers are arranged in such a way that the male singer and the female singer, both singers are being panned at the center, or even slightly panned outside from the center. And the left side is dedicated for a harmony portion, the harmony sung by a singer, and the right side is also for another singer. So there are mainly four singers. So especially unison voicings will happen between these two singers, and the octave voicing also happens between the male singer and the female singer in the center, and even harmonic voicing also happens between the singer in the left and from the center. So this is how it is being arranged, and it doesn't change much, even though the song goes into different levels in the later stage. And the main instrumentation, especially the there is a synth arpeggio which goes throughout the song, and it is the driving rhythm actually. So it happens, and there is a double bass which happens as part of the bass section. So it is also panned in the center. So this is how the entire stereo field works. So if you start listening in that way, if you have the stereo speakers or even the headphones, you will very clearly identify from what point each and every sounds come from. So that is an interesting thing to explore. When you start analyzing the structure of the song, you'll understand that there are three main parts to this song: the part A, part B, and C. The part A has got a specialty. It is the main hook of this particular song. So this part A is getting repeated around 5 times in this song. At first two, then in the middle one, and at last 2 times. So it is the main thing in this song. And the part B and part C is getting repeated only once, and only once it is being played, apart from part A. So the part A acts like a hook point of the song, and it connects all these B part and C parts. And this is how the entire contour of the song goes, and asymmetry is there regarding the number of times these parts are being repeated. So this is how it is being arranged. So let's listen to the part A of this particular section. So this is the part A. This is repeated almost 5 times in this song with different orchestrations or different instrumentations. So as I have played it, you must have noticed that the first three notes are like Atmavin. The lyrics is Atmavin, Atmavin, then da, da, da. So it goes on like that. These three notes are actually called as anacrusis in the Western music theory terminology. These are the pickup notes which give the effect to the notes which are coming after that. If you avoid these particular three notes, it won't have the same kind of impact. So that is called anacrusis. It is very nicely used in this. At first time only it is played really slowly, but after that it comes much more fastly. 1 and 2 and 3. So this is how it continues, and this is how it works. When the A section is repeated for the second time, the bass section is getting introduced along with the snap and the synth arp section, which is going throughout the song. The bass is only introduced at that point only. So it adds to the beauty of the song. When it is played for the second time, it doesn't go to the tonic. The notes doesn't go to the tonic note. It ends in the fifth note, so it doesn't get resolved completely. So something is going to come after that. It shows that, or we feel like that. So the B section happens after that, and when the B section is getting played, the bass is omitted. Bass is not played. And apart from the A section, it is played in much more higher register, so that it gets a much more intense feel. In the B section also, the last note is not ending in the tonic, it ends in the second note, especially the C sharp. This is the music is in the scale of B minor. So then it goes to the anacrusis and then comes back with the A section. So how we started the B section, the A section ends in the fifth note, not in the tonic, and then comes the C section. So let's go into the C section. It is much more interesting in terms of the syncopation. It also ends in the fifth note, especially the F sharp. So it is not that well resolved. So it is getting repeated, and the A portion is also repeated once more, and the song ends. This is actually the structure of the song. And while talking about it, you cannot deny the fact that a lot of minimalistic elements are being used in this particular tune, because when you just hear the music alone, you won't find that much interest in it, because it doesn't have a very catching kind of melody in it, but the rhythmic aspect of it, the syncopated rhythmic aspects of it, actually draws us into this particular tune. So it is a very well thought kind of tune and a very well produced kind of song. At the ending of the song, there are certain interesting aspects which happens as part of the production of the song, because till the end of the C section, the vocal was felt like a vocal stack, because all the four voices were used simultaneously throughout the entire track till the end of the C section. But after that, the vocal stack is getting trimmed down to the solo vocal, and from there onwards, the solo vocal is much more present at that time. So the last two repetitions, the A section repetitions, happen twice at last, and in those two sections, the solo vocal is being used and the other vocals are being used at certain points only. And one considerable difference is regarding the space in which this song happens. By applying the different reverbs and all, the spatial feel is much more bigger. It is felt much more bigger. The snap element is transformed into a clap, and this clap, the width of the clap increases, and the reverberation happens throughout the stereo field. And all these production things and all these mixing things were also present in this song. So that makes this song much more special and much more unique. So let's discuss about certain unique features of this particular song, which makes this song a greater song. So at first, the influences of this song. This song is greatly influenced from jazz music, gospel music, even Renaissance vocal masses and all those things, and especially the a cappella music also is getting influenced. And all these elements you can find it in this song at different areas, and it's a perfect mix of all these things. You cannot point out one particular area, but certain elements are there always. And the second point is the usage of the rhythmic aspects in the melody, because as I have mentioned before, if you listen only to this music without lyrics, you will feel like this is just a rhythmic part. You won't feel like it is a melody, but still it very well works like a hook line, and it's there in the hearts of people. It's only because of the rhythmic emphasis, and it is called as syncopation, and it's very well used in this piece. And the next thing is the usage of anacrusis. Anacrusis are the pickup notes which are very well used in this song. That lyrics Atmavin, it is exactly being played using these pickup notes. And if you notice one thing, as I mentioned before, most of the endings of the different sections are ending in the fifth note, not in the tonic. So the fifth note ending means that it is not getting resolved that well. So it gives some a feeling like something is going to come or some kind of mystery is going to happen. So that is a feel which we get if the final note is not getting resolved properly. So here it is very well used, especially the last portion of the A section. The song ends in the fifth note. This is how it ends, not in the tonic or the sa. So that is the main important feature which I have noticed from this particular song. And talking about the harmonic structure is much simpler than a usual jazz song or a gospel song, but it is very well used here because if you directly apply some kind of harmonic complexity into it, then it becomes a dated kind of or a particular style of music. But here you cannot say that this particular piece of music is in this style or that style. So that makes it much more timeless and much more unique. So you are not conveying any time period or even a regional aspect through this song or through the movie. So that is a very important, intelligent decision which Prashant Pilla had made. And the next main thing is the minimal usage of the counterpoint elements in the song, because counterpoint is the idea of having different melodic lines for different singers or even instrumentalists. But here, everything happens parallelly, and unisons and octaves are being used much more than the counterpoint elements. So, as I mentioned before, it doesn't follow any kind of particular style or particular period. So, this is how it worked. And the next important aspect is the lyrics. It is the most important thing actually, because as I have played before, you must have felt like this is just a rhythmic kind of phrasing or something like that. Only when the lyrics comes in, the song becomes a song. So in this song, particularly, I think 9 out of 10 times I believe that this song is composed at first. This tune is composed at first, and the lyrics is done later. But when it happens like that, all the load comes to the lyricist, because he has to know the exact rhythm or even the syncopation elements, and he has to feel the rhythm. Only then he could write it, and that is the greatest challenge of this particular song. Rather than doing the music for this particular song, the lyrics creation of lyrics is much more challenging than music in this particular song. So I think that it is a genius work from Kavalam Narayana Padikkar sir. So let's listen to the entire thing. you guys enjoyed the video. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe so that I can improve my videos and you can get the notifications once the videos are out. So that's it. Take care. Bye.